I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Hey YouTube, I use a firebug for wave 1 on Hell on Earth. I use a field medic for wave 2 on Hell on Earth. And I use a berserker for waves 3, 4 and the boss wave. Right, this is me starting. If you don't want to watch the whole video and you just need help on just beating the Hell on Earth trophy, you can always write me in the comment section below on PS4 and I can give you a hand if you need help boosting it, or if you just want somebody to help you beat it. Right, so wave 1 firebug, just use the caulk'n'burn, start and wet him and just burn everything. I find this one of the fastest ways to beat Hell on Earth solo. Obviously I've picked the map Nuked as well, because Nuked is a big map, easy to strafe around the map, and I know where all the ammo locations are as well, so right, just whittle the numbers down. You want to try and head towards the trader at the same time while you're killing the Zeds, just to cut down on some of the time you're going to be using. Right, so there's only 6 left. I'm heading towards the trader right now. Burn these Zeds. It doesn't matter if you use your grenades up, see your Molotov cocktails as a firebug. If you don't have a level 25 firebug, field medic or berserker, don't worry about it. If you need help, just ask me in the comment section below and I'll help you. Right, switch to the field medic and buy the HMTECH-201 SMG and sell your caulk'n'burn, and then just fill the ammo, the grenades in your armour. I should have actually skipped the trader sooner, but I was just messing about taunting Zeds and stuff. Right, wave 2, field medic. Got a couple of £1/4, and that's why I like the field medic for round 2, because 60 bullets per clip, you've got armour, and if a bloke spits on you with my settings, it doesn't do that much damage at all. And it's a ranged weapon, so obviously you can kill things like husks and sirens quite easily. I mean, I tend to just throw a healing grenade down like that when I've got a cluster of enemies, and then just shoot them with the SMG, and that will soften them up. Now, a tip for these robots: you want to shoot the robots in their chest, because most enemies' weak spots are their head, but with the robots their weak spot is their actual chest. I've almost got caught here, so I'll just throw in a couple of grenades to get myself out, because that's one of the most dangerous parts on Nuke this weekend I turn on down here. It can get quite congested. Right, shooting the robot in the middle. God, it took me a lot of bullets to kill that robot. Again, just whittle the numbers down, strafe back the way. There's only 14 left in the wave, 13 now. Headshot the bloats because it's a waste of ammo just shooting its belly. And look at the SMG, I mean, 60 bullets per clip, and look at the amount of enemies you can just get right into. Right, I'm going to change to the berserker class. Right, that's me changed. Kill the remaining enemy. Right, and then you want to buy the eviscerator weapon, sell everything, buy the eviscerator weapon, and then fill the ammo, your grenades and your armour. The reason I use the berserker for waves 3, 4 and the boss wave is for flesh pounds. because you can parry the flesh pounds attack, and it also gives you a boost to your defense and the damage that you take on Hell on Earth, which is a massive bonus. So basically I'm using the L2 lawnmower attack for what I call the trash enemies, like stalkers, clots, even sirens. And I saved the actual R2 blade for the either sirens, gore fiends, headshot and blots, husks. And I also saved the blades. If you shoot one or two blades into a robot's chest, it kills them quite quickly with the eviscerator weapon. I've not really had to parry because I've not fought any flesh pounds yet. So let's just see, and look, again, like get into the crappy enemies with the lawnmower attack, which is, I think it's the L2 button on the PS4, and the R2 button is the blade attack. I saved the blades for these gore fiends and gore fasts, and obviously things like husks. Now I saved my grenades for husks as well. If a husk sneaks up beside us, I throw one of these electricity grenades, and that stuns the husk and it allows you to either kill it or flee and beat it through the distance, because husks are definitely one of the most dangerous enemies on Hell on Earth. If they sneak up behind you and just burn your health bar right down in a couple of seconds. I'm taunting the Zeds, excuse me. Belts there. Right. There's a flash penalty. See, I parried. You know you've parried it because your screen glows red for about 5-10 seconds, and that gives you a damage boost and a defense boost. Yeah, I'm taunting the Zeds. Right, so kill the last enemy, get to the trader, upgrade your eviscerator, and then fill your ammo, your grenades and your armour. And this is just tips for you if you're playing solo, but if you do need help on the multiplayer in a public lobby on PS4, I play on Europe because I'm from Scotland, so if you look in the European servers sometimes I'm on, but if I'm not on you can drop me a message in the comment section below and give me your PlayStation 4 ID and I'll write you a message and we can set something up and I'll help you get the trophy. I mean, it's not that hard, but if you've got a low level character and it's the last trophy you're waiting for the platinum, then I can see why people would ask for help. So don't worry about it, if you need help I'll help you out. Right, again, wave 4 Berserker. Use the lawnmower attack on these crappy Zeds, and then I particularly like the lawnmower attack on the crawlers, the spider looting things. Yeah, I parried the Scrake and then just go for headshots. Use the blades on the Gorefasts and Gorefiends. Here comes two flesh pounds. Here we go. I'm trying to go for headshots. Right, I've got one. Yeah, I've parried this. Where's another flesh pound coming in the distance? Right. And what you want to do is just kind of block them to stop them running, and then try and take one flesh pound out at a time. Just watch you don't get flanked. Right. Parry, fire. Right, I've got another flesh pound. And again. And it's just rinse and repeat. I mean, kill the trash and then go for headshots on block. And always make sure you don't get flanked or ambushed by like husks. Sometimes you just have bad luck. There'll be matches where I lose and I know how to play and I've got decent tactics and just have some of the worst luck possible, but don't worry about it, you'll definitely get it eventually. What would I say is the best class for Hell on Earth? Probably Berserker. Especially with the settings I've got on it, especially if you're good at parrying. Right, see it? That husk snuck up and nearly got me, but I stunned it with the electric grenade that the Berserker has. Again, just whittle the numbers down, Try and not get stuck in that corridor though. As soon as you get stuck somewhere you die, so you're always better strafing back the way and then just taking out groups of enemies at a time like this. Right, get right into them. And depending on the boss, I mean there's different tactics for different bosses. Probably the hardest boss on Hell on Earth, the Patriarch, because if he sneaks up behind you and because he's invisible, I mean one shot of that minigun or that triple rocket and that's it. Game's a bogey. Right, so kill the last Zed, go and fill your ammo, your grenades, your armour, and then head back up where I'm going to head in a minute. So boss wave, berserker again. Right, so we've got the matriarch. Right, so best tip first is take out that laser gun because it causes massive damage, and you don't want to be fighting the matriarch and the robots that she spawns in at the same time. So just stand near cover, or let's just come this way. Stand near cover, fire one shot at the gun and then get in behind cover. Just keep rinsing and repeating. Fire it at the gun. It takes a bit of practice, and like, as soon as her laser gun's gone, means she can still kill you, because Hell on Earth is you can take incredible damage, especially if she gets close and tentacles you twice. So what you really want to do is just keep your distance so she can't get you with the tentacle, or parry the tentacle. See, I just parried the tentacle and then taunted the matriarch. And then just keep looping back the way, strafing back the way, and whittling down that health path. She'll spawn in robots, but don't worry about it, just let her keep coming for you. You can also use objects to block the matriarch's tentacle as well, like I just did there with that truck, so she can't grab you. But I mean, as soon as you take that laser gun, it's practically a doddle the rest of the fight. It's really easy once you, because the laser gun is what does most of the damage, or if she gets up close and uses like a punch does massive damage if she gets in melee range. Just taunt. Try and go for headshots as well because it does more damage. Again, I've parried the tentacle. Now she's invisible. We just fired in the general direction that she was coming for anyway, so there you go, killed her. So thanks for watching YouTube, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, I appreciate it. And if you need help, like I said, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do my best to get back to you and help you out. See you later.